What's going on, everyone? So, big game against the Houston Rockets. Now, at the time of recording this video, I don't know if Houston is sitting all their guys. They did against the Clippers, so that's a good sign, right? Houston Rockets already have the 2 seed locked up, signed, sealed, delivered, right? They're probably going to rest their guys. But it is the Lakers, right? Playing the Clippers, one thing. Playing the Lakers, usually guys show up. So don't be shocked if their guys play. Again, probably not, right? I wouldn't be shocked if they're all kind of questionable. But I also wouldn't be surprised if, we're getting closer to game time and all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, this guy might play or that guy might play. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, all the starters are playing. Again, it's the Lakers, right? Teams want to show up. Teams want to play against the Lakers. You see it all the time. A player's, out for 7 months, has season-ending surgery, all that stuff. Leg fell off, and all of a sudden it magically grew back, and he's ready to go, and it magically healed, and it's crazy every time, right? Like clockwork. But regardless, whether Houston plays their guys, whether they sit everybody, either way, you got to get it done. You do still have the Portland game, which Portland is, one, just a bad team. Two, Portland is packed it in. They're out of play-in contention or anything like that, so they don't have anything to play for other than draft consideration. Again, it is the Lakers, though. All right, they would probably still love to beat the Lakers. Just because the organization probably wants to lose and tank doesn't mean the players want to lose and tank, right? There's so many things that go into it. It's not as simple as hey, Lakers are in town, we're just going to take the L and help the Lakers. No one's going to want to help the Lakers. So it is up to the Lakers to make sure that they handle their business. Can't mess around, right? Get the job done. It should have already been done, right? The Thunder game, fortunately, you have refs that think that people are there to see them and that games are being televised and stuff to see them. That, of course, tech ends up getting rescinded. Too bad the game doesn't change, right? Too bad we don't get a win in the win column. Too bad we don't get to replay that moment, right? But I digress, right? Can't go back. Can't change the losses. What you can do is you can change the wins and you control your own destiny. Warriors lost. You've caught some breaks. Minnesota, right? You caught some other breaks. Handle your business. Don't have to rely on any. Now you got to rely on Denver to lose their last game and the Clippers and I don't want to see that. Right? Go in there, do what you're supposed to do. Do your job. Go in there, whether they're playing their starters, whether the NBA gives them a 10-point lead, whatever it is, go in there and win that game and get that done. Right? Because then now your job's finished for now. Right? You can have a whole new job to do, but the current job is finished. You handle business to beat Houston, current job is finished. You want to get some reps in, keep maintaining momentum, fine. Go for it. No problems, right? But if you want to rest guys and get as healthy and restful and good as you possibly can be, well then, go for it, right? Because the job is finished. So now, if you want to you're going to get a week off regardless, right? But if you want to get an extra, week and a half, perfect, go for it. Now, there are questions about when you start looking at all right, well, what about, momentum? What about, just the repetitions and staying in rhythm and all those things, right? Those are all, genuine concerns. Luka was having his struggles, wasn't in great rhythm. These last 4 or 5 games, he's been great, right? Since that Pelicans game, right? And that was the game where I was like, hey, maybe this is the moment that we look to, point to, and go, that was the moment he woke up and figured it out. And that appears to be the moment that he woke up and figured it out. But, I'd rather the Lakers be in that position sooner rather than later, right? Where if you have to now go into Portland and it's if we lose, who knows where we end up? Who knows where we fall, right? And that's my concern. I don't want the Lakers to be in a position where it's all it takes is one bad moment, right? Portland, Lakers might beat them 9 times out of 10, but all it takes is for it to be that 10th. All it takes is for, Portland to just whatever, shoot the lights out, or, Lakers have just like they stumble face first type game, like, and it's just a mess. I mean, you're looking at guys like Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves looked fatigued, right? Which, again, is understandable, right? I first want to be critical of Austin Reeves, but I also think that when it's warranted to defend him, he deserves being defended, and I do think he deserves being defended, right? The guy's been playing 40 minutes a game. The guy's like leading the team in minutes, and LeBron got like 2 weeks off. Luka had 7 weeks off, right? Like, Austin Reeves missed like 2 games and was back, right? Like, so it's fine. The rest is going to go a long way for the Lakers. The rest is going to be incredibly important for the Lakers, and do some work, right? Allow them to get some reps, get some practice in, do some things, kind of, continue to build that chemistry with LeBron, Luka, and Reeves. But at the end of the day, right, you don't want to put yourself in a position to where all it takes is one wrong thing to happen, and now, it's a very different conversation. Handle business against Houston. We've beaten Houston, fully healthy, capable, ready to go, and beat them. We can do it again. Absolutely, we can do it again. So my hope is that the Lakers understand the assignment, understand how important this game is, understand how much they need this win, which Lakers have said themselves, from JJ to the players to everybody, have all said, we know if we win, we get the 3 seed. We want the 3 seed. We want home court. We want this. We want that. Okay, beautiful. You played in your final back-to-backs instead of resting guys like a lot of people wanted in that Thunder game, because you wanted to try to get that sooner rather than later. Now's your chance. It sucks. Thunder game, again, infuriated still. But, yeah, luckily you had more games and more opportunities. You handled business against Dallas, right? Go in, handle business against Houston. I don't care if everybody plays. I don't care if they go get prime Hakeem. I don't care if they get prime Kenny. I don't care who it is. You got to beat Houston. You have to. You have to beat them. You cannot fumble this game. Because, again, if you fumble this game, now you put yourself in an absolute must-win scenario. And I don't want to be in that. I want to have it done. And the Lakers now have the luxury to decide, do we play the Portland game or do we not? Right? Let's let all the role guys play that game, so that way they can build some confidence and get some rhythm going into the postseason. Right? Like, that's what I'd rather see. I'd rather see that play out than it's like, okay, all hands on deck. There we go. It's make or break. I don't want that. I don't. But anyways, as always, this is a discussion. Pass the question to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Do you agree? Get it done. Handle business. Beat the Rockets. Do you disagree? Do you think like, even if you don't, it's fine. Still have Portland. They'll beat Portland. How do you feel? Either way, love to hear it. Let me know down in the comments. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. So we enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one.